It's the back. It's the back. Yes, we're back. Moving on from Hungary, we're going to go to Zanvoort. So, yeah, all set. I've picked the setup of the fastest guy that's done it on the PlayStation, and then also picked the top 500 or the 500th fastest guy on the PlayStation as a rival. This will be fun. As usual, no assists. And this is the first flying lap. How does that feel like? Clearly don't know. I've already been valid for that. Really poor exits, so I mean. Usual, if you've been watching me on trying to do the Hungaro ring. corner of the brake. There we go, lap 5, first spin, facing the wrong direction, but we'll take that considering we've been watching the movie edition of this series. There'll be a lot of silence here because it's pure concentration, isn't it? Heavily on. Spin around, lap 7, it's just as ever, everything took time. I just feel like I was a bit more nervous to try and do this. same way. very show up. Do it at the beginning like we want to. Bad mistake. Very lot of silence here because it's all about concentration. Why does it feel like there's no audio coming out of here? Because the multi hasn't even turned it on. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. Been playing with audio coming out the TV, and here's me thinking I'm set with all mic'd up with the absolute beginner mistake. This sounds a bit louder with all this noise in my ears.
So half a second up, which isn't bad. Completely cooked that up. Yeah, not the line for it. No real heavy braking zones, actually. Just that one, really, into that awkwardish. Well, that lap, next lap doesn't really need invalidating, does it? Because it's absolutely shockingly rubbish exit anyway. I'm already so far down. I've hardly gained any advantage doing that, have I? 12.2, but it doesn't count because I was slower down the straight. How about that? Maybe that makes sense, eh? Oh, identical lap. One that counted, I think, though. That's not how you do that. Too greedy. Let's just experiment with this lap because I've already messed it up. Done 20 odd laps. I'm down into the low 12s. What will I be happy with after 20 laps? I like how there's no tricky DRS sort of right on a, as you exit the corner like Hungary turn 1. I mean, that is ridiculous. $11.5, not bad. Bad exit to have there out of that corner because it costs you down this whole bloody turn. I probably need to carry a lot more speed through there. That was rubbish. I need to get that line right on that final corner there. That's not how to do that final corner. I don't know how they think you're... Let's cheat a bit. You can actually do Zanvoort in reverse, like this, but without this silly... I mean, I can't master Zanvoort the right way around yet, so... For a lap that isn't going to count, I've given this a lot of prep. Still slower down the straight then. Good, decent first sector actually, I'd say. I was nearly faster than for the first corner. Oh, I just got that wrong. Didn't open it up soon enough. You definitely want to take more of that first curve, as much as you possibly can, I think. And I don't think you really want to brake there, and you definitely don't want to do that twice either. Oh my god, this is one of them laps which I had more often than not around Hungary. I think quite really fast flowy corners. You don't really, there's no heavy braking, which means, you know, you just Get you. I actually decided to brake and not go in neutral my out. It's all about getting on the power in the right as quickly as you can, which I think Hungary might have scarred me of doing that. It seems like here, right, you can just get on a power a lot quicker than I have been doing. Oh, I don't think we need to get anywhere close to that curb. Get close to that curb and you've just taken the corner too tightly. I don't know how I've messed this up. I've gone from doing that really well until just being absolutely shocking at it. A 109, so I'm about 2 seconds off again. exit there. I've lost so much time to that guy. Like, look how far ahead he is. So clearly losing too much time there. I'm probably, considering it's 30 laps, first time properly ever doing Zanvoort. It's a bit of an easier track to, well, clearly not easier. I'm still 2 seconds off. I'm not spinning around as much, and I've just like a bit of a confidence booster with certain corners. First corner, I'm getting pretty good. Keeping up with the goals. It's out of here where I'm just absolutely, look at that. He must be on full throttle almost at the bottom of that corner. I just got onto the grass there, that wasn't going to help. I took that wrong. Took that all wrong, that final corner. Just didn't get the go wide and cut in. Let's start from miles back here. Maybe I'm just carrying too much speed into that hairpin, thinking I'm doing really well because like I gained time on that guy clearly, but it's not about the entrance in, it's purely about the exit out, considering how long you're on throttle once you get out. So clearly all about how good an exit you get out of there rather than the corners really open up on exit, which is so like you don't know, should you really be want to be really out there, just that means let it run wide, get on throttle early, just let it just means you can floor it a lot faster than you. Couple of shockers, unsurprising. It's always going to happen, isn't it, when you well, better because that time that I'd gained coming out just before the spin, I was about 10th and a half up just as a spun, which I would have carried all that benefit all the way down here. Looks like I was fairly straight there. Bad exit. Lost a chunk of time there, won't count for anything. It's not how to do it through there. I need to be on throttle well before that in that final. I think that's the trick about this circuit. You feel like you can be on throttle so much faster than you... Oh. I think that's the difference between me and these quick guys. It's not like that, clearly. Probably going to settle at, let's see what we're on at, 8, 7... .7 seconds. Let's see if we can close that gap up. 9.1 when it's got bigger. You go wide there and that's it, you're in trouble. 48.3 and I'm doing a 49.8 in that sector 1. So I'm losing 1.5 seconds, pretty much all of my time. Let's go to the garage and see what I'm doing lap time wise and how far I am. Find me R2 11.5. How do you actually see your... No, I don't want to... I'm doing an 11.5 and there's an 8.6. 3 seconds or just thereabouts. How do you break down the lap? Find me. I found me. Let's view profile. No. How do we break down the lap, please, someone? Look around. No, I want to see what I've done. No help. No, I don't want to view my profile. I want to see my sector times. Why is that not possible? Surely you need to see your sector times. Lost all my time that I gained in that first sector. Gonna get beat in the end because it was an awful final sector, but doesn't like that, does it? Let's give it a go again. Why did it start so far back and the restart lap like... That was a good exit. I'm clearly losing an awful lot of time trying to get the exit right on this corner. That wasn't very good at all. It doesn't like that undulation. If you go low, it really doesn't like going low into that. It just, the car feels so unsettled. It's like if you get on throttle any bit a little hard, because clearly that corner is all about getting on throttle early. So slow it down early and get basically on power as quickly as you can. So it's not about carrying a daft amount of pace. It doesn't like it. I'm just going to keep practicing it. I'm not going to do this restart lap thing. What should I do? Is it instant replay where you can go backwards? Oh, nicely done. Yeah, excellent. Well done. Freaking thump the curb, the wall. Yeah. How do I do the rewind? Oh, you can't do a instant replay return back to... Right, okay. It's called for... DRS. You get DRS fine for going the wrong way around the circuit. I don't know what's quicker. Going the wrong way around the circuit or just restarting the whole lap. Probably just restarting the lap, wasn't it? That was a bit thick. That is not how to do it. This is third. No, not following out. Such a bad. Oh. Throw the steering wheel at the screen, I would. Of anger. Of me. For just being dumb. How did that not go around? I have no idea. Lap 38. Mark that in your calendar as a save and a half. Unbelievable. Quite nearly. I don't even know how much time I am ahead losing there. Yeah. Not the line through there, I tell you. Another one. Forget carrying speed in, carry speed out. Getting the speed out of the corners in Zanvoort. It's not about getting speed in. Awful exit out of the final corner. It doesn't really matter. Lap 40, a best of a 1:11.5, got to within 3 seconds of the fastest guy. That really annoys me when I spin round. Spin and spin round again. Unbelievable. Decent exit and just thump the wall like an absolute moron. I am a moron. I don't know what that means actually. Can I say moron? I got called a moron plenty of times. I don't know what that actually means, so. Invalid lap. I'm getting flat invalid for losing time. The easiest corner on the track. I've done that. Just, I'm not sure what I was doing there. 40 laps done. I seem to be getting slower and worse every lap. Does that mean time to take a break? Or does it mean I'm just trying to like just find that little bit extra in every little, which naturally means mistakes and spins, which is getting a bit more greedy every time I put that throttle down. I want it straight away, instant grip, instant go. And is that the right way of doing it? Still miles away from that guy. Looking better, well, clearly messed it up again. Miles from the apex. I need to look at how I enter that corkscrew, I think. Not corkscrew, whatever that corner is, the banked one. I've gone from being very consistent to doing what I thought I would do at the very start, and that is constantly be facing the wrong way. Make that make sense. Pickup was good there, just I don't know if I just got overexcited on the exit. Just like the car was ready to go, but it just, as soon as I plant it, we get no margin there. How many laps have I done? Must have done over 50 laps now. Let's get to lap 50. We'll call it quits after that. Thank you for sticking with me. An hour or 20 minutes of, yeah, probably not your finest quality of racing around Zanvoort. Clearly not, but well, anything but that, isn't it? But it's interesting to see how quickly you can pick it up, but then you just seem to going forwards, and then it's like, oh, 3 steps backwards. just doesn't like that at all. Right, let's let lap 50. This is it, the final. I'm not going to restart after this one. This is, yeah, yeah. I've given you shocking ability up until now. First time at Zanvoort, clearly it was always going to be a hard one. Can I be happy with that? 2 seconds or 3 seconds off, 2 seconds off sort of 500th place, is that? I mean, am I being realistic? I don't know what I'm being. Another very average lap coming up. Four tenths off, but at least it was a clean lap when I finally got one in, and that is lap 50 done. I've probably done more than 50 laps around there. Horrible! Ah! Such a horrible entrance into that, like one of the easier corners as well. Right, this is it. I think a lot of study needs to go into this. And this is the corner where I understand what the heck I'm doing wrong. Oh, this is a pretty half-decent lap. A low 11! At the end of the day, when I was just about to give up. Yeah, that's not the way to do it, but yeah. I'm going to leave it and park it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, let's return to the garage and check out that lap time. Puts me, yeah, 69,430. No, 20,993 in the top. 20,900. That's very similar to where I am at the Hungaroring. an 11.064. I guess I can be pretty happy with that. In the top 31%, which was miles ahead of where I was when I did my first laps of the Hungaroring. So clearly, practice does, I mean, maybe not perfect, but getting there absolutely. So let's end this session because it gives you much better stats when you do that in terms of where we were, how much time I actually need to make up. Yeah, some good XP points, but who cares about that? It's really all about where I was in terms of laps to the guys. So 8/10 to make up in Sector 1, only 3/10 in Sector 2, and half a second in Sector 3. I mean, that looks pretty... I mean, I shouldn't say doable because I'm still miles off, but... An 11.5, I was 2 seconds off, and I was thinking, oh, that's an awful lot to make up, but with it now being a second and a half off where I need to be, and 8/10 in Sector 1, the fact that I got it down to the 25.0, and they're doing 24.2s. I mean, Sector 2 is 3/4 off, which is not bad, and half a second in Sector 3 is quite a long way away. I don't know if I've lost my camera because it got too hot.
Yeah, in the little mini corner. Yes, here we are. So, yeah, I am happy with that actually. To get down into an 11 flat, considering I was absolutely nowhere in the final, just sort of calm down a bit. You know, instead of just pushing for everything on every single lap, and just sort of saying, look, be consistent, keep getting around, and maybe that's just the way to go, and keep picking a 10th off here and there, and eventually, I mean, no doubt I'll be easily into the 110s, and if I can do that, I'll be mega happy from here. But I think that's a really, really good start. Thanks for watching. Yeah. The drive continues. Let's see how far I get. Can I get onto the Zanvoort grid? Didn't quite make it onto the Hungaroring one, but I've got a couple of weeks more practice at an absolutely new circuit, so I can be pretty happy with that, and I'll take it. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. As always, see you on the next one.